In a quiet town in South Korea, 8-year-old So-won was known for her bright smile, love for cartoons, and her favorite character, Kokomong, the goofy red monkey. With a small school bag and an umbrella larger than her, she walked to school one rainy morning, unaware that her life was about to be shattered forever. A man, a predator, watched her from the shadows. In an instant, he abducted her, dragging her into a deserted area. What happened next was too horrific for any child to endure. So-won was brutally assaulted and left for dead in the cold rain. Hours later, she was found unconscious, her small body covered in blood. The news of her suffering broke the hearts of a nation. At the hospital, her parents were crushed. Her mother collapsed in grief. Her father, Dong-hoon, barely held back tears as he watched his daughter lying in a hospital bed, connected to machines. But the true heartbreak came when So-won opened her eyes, only to turn away from them. She didn't speak, didn't cry, just stared blankly at the wall, numb to the world. Every time her father entered the room, she trembled, her fear overwhelming. She couldn't look at men, not the doctors, not even him. It shattered Dong-hoon's heart. What kind of father am I if I can't comfort my own daughter? He wondered. Then a thought crossed his mind. So-won loved Kokomong. That silly, goofy red monkey was her favorite. Dong-hoon decided to become Kokomong for her. He rented a costume, bright red, with cartoon eyes, and visited her every day in that suit. He danced, made silly noises, and acted like the playful monkey she adored. At first, So-won didn't respond, but then a small smile appeared on her face. It wasn't much, but it was enough. Slowly, she began to speak again, first to Kokomong, then to her mother, and finally to her real dad. It wasn't magic, it was love. A father's love, so deep and unwavering that it could break through the walls of silence and fear. The predator who harmed So-won was caught, but the court sentenced him to just 12 years in prison. The public erupted in anger. People demanded justice, not just for So-won, but for all children like her. Her story sparked national outrage, leading to calls for stricter child protection laws. So-won's healing journey was long. She went through surgeries, therapy sessions, and sleepless nights filled with nightmares. But every day, her father, dressed as Kokomong, showed up. Even when the costume became worn out and torn, he kept wearing it. He didn't just heal her with his presence, he healed her with his love, showing her that no matter how dark the world seemed, she was never alone. And over time, the laughter returned. The spark in her eyes came back. She went back to school, she drew again, and she played with her friends once more. So-won was no longer the broken little girl she had been. She was a survivor, stronger than ever before. This is not just the story of a victim, it's the story of resilience, of a father who would do anything to bring his daughter back from the darkness. This is the story of hope and how love can heal even the deepest wounds.